What's good, Tentoes family? We're back at it again with the reactions. It's Tony Tentoes, and you're watching Tentoez TV. Yo, I know it's been a little bit, and it's kind of late on it, and you guys are all aware of the TikTok ban. And excuse me, it's kind of crazy because they're saying supposedly that the phones that don't have it, you can't just go download it on the App Store. So the phones that are selling with TikTok app on it are selling for like $10,000, $20,000. You look, that's crazy. It's like when Flappy Bird got discontinued or deleted, and the phones and the devices that still had Flappy Bird were selling for hella money, and people were buying them just to have Flappy Bird. So imagine that. But on today's reaction, we're gonna be talking about the TikTok ban, and it's about like the meltdown and how people were crying over it. And I thought it was fascinating because I'm gonna leave it right here on the screen, but I also have a TikTok platform, and I don't really have a big following, but like I got some traction on there, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really too sad about it just because I still have my YouTube channel and I'm trying to grow on the YouTube. Like that's my dream, it's my dream to be here on YouTube and show my face to the world and have you guys relate to me and I can relate to you. But I got kind of, I mean, I really get kind of sad about it. What I did get sad about was CapCut because I do editing on CapCut, so I was like, damn. And I'm not gonna lie, I went and changed my VPN so I can use CapCut, but it just wasn't the same because there was still some stuff that wasn't working on it, and I could basically only split and export the video. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about the TikTok ban and all these people that were crying about it, and I thought it was fascinating because why would you cry about it? It's just TikTok. You guys should have been established on another platform. But without further ado, let's get into the video and let's get into the meltdown.
So as everyone knows, TikTok is now banned in the US, and when I posted this news the other day, the majority of you
That's
guys
funny.
were happy
And it
about
shut down the
it,
18th.
unlike
They
a
didn't
lot of
even
the
shut down the
influencers having
19th.
full-blown meltdowns.
Welfare check on a caller 10 Street. RP is saying they love TikTok and is very incoherent.
That's the kind of show I'm talking about. Just tapping the screen, that was ridiculous.
You guys, I'm not okay. I am okay, but I'm not
Loki,
okay.
TikTok doesn't even pay you out like that.
My precious TikTok.
You know, it's funny. I'd say this is the worst thing that boomers have done to the younger generation.
The worst thing that boomers could have done was bought up all the damn houses.
I just wanted to clarify a few things. My house, I pay $2,000 a month for my house. And then I just bought a 2025 Mercedes SUV, so let's just clarify that.
Wait, I gotta pause this. Okay, so she has a $2,000 mortgage or rent. Okay, that's reasonable. It's a house. That's actually pretty cheaper on the on the mortgage side. But what I can't get is she just bought a 2025 Mercedes SUV. Where the fuck in your finances did you feel like that was a smart purchase? Like, look me in my eyes. Where did you feel like that was a smart purchase? All right, let's get back into it.
By that. So, in total, I pay like probably almost $10,000.
$10,000 in bills.
And food and just
Bet
my
that
lifestyle.
car payment is. Oh, what the hell? Let me pause this shit again. Okay, she said $10,000 in bills. How fucking much is that car payment? You got $2,000 rent. Okay, I know. Your necessities and your electric bills and your gas bills and gas in the car and all that. Okay, I get it. Plus the 2025 Mercedes SUV, that's just gonna hog up fucking gas. Let me tell you. But yeah, what makes your bills 10 grand and how do you get to that? Like, you think if you're making more money, yeah, don't get me wrong, you'd splurge because you want to have fun and you want to treat yourself, but you think you'd save a little bit more, right?
And just my lifestyle.
And she has a Cane's Cup.
Everyone who sent me money on Venmo. I was able to get a total of $6,000 already.
Let me pause this. Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all dumbasses sent her $6,000 on Venmo? 6 G's? Y'all are down $6,000, and I hope you guys feel embarrassed. Or I hope you guys needed that money more than she did. Because she has a Cane's Cup, nails all did, in her 2025 Mercedes SUV. Y'all sent her $6,000, and her bills are 10 G's a month. And what's even sad is I'm making this video after the ban was already, like TikTok is back. So y'all basically gave her 6 bans for no reason. And I bet you guys feel stupid. And then she has a Cane's Cup, her nails all did and everything. Y'all fell for that shit. Y'all just gave her a couple free months of free nails and free canes. That's nuts. Y'all are ridiculous.
Like, that's so
And she's
nice.
crying
like,
about
no one's
it.
ever done anything like nice for me before. But yeah, guys, right now I'm really worried.
The best thing people could have done for you that was nice was
TikTok's ban,
grew you a
what
damn
what are us
platform and got you
influencers
paid on
really gonna
there.
do? Like, we have nothing.
What
to
are we
go
gonna
to.
do while she's
And
drinking her soda,
probably,
eating
I'm
her
probably gonna sue
canes?
the government. Because without TikTok, there is no me, there is no influencer.
Without TikTok,
bills
there
are too
is no
high
me.
to work
Like,
at
you can't
McDonald's.
go
Like, that's
and
just
build
not gonna
something on
ever
other
happen.
sites. That's
just
kind
not
of
me.
pathetic. Why is she?
I gotta keep it
He's
real.
crying.
I am crashing
He's crying
right now. I don't know what to do. Oh my god.
That's
I've already
ridiculous.
opened and closed the app probably 6 times already just to keep getting the same stupid warning message. Oh my god, like
I
this
think I've
this
seen
just
this fool
feel
on the
I can't
internet
this is so
before.
dystopian.
I'm pretty sure he
First
dresses
of all,
like
I
a
feel
girl.
pathetic that I am freaking out like this over an application being
Over
available on my phone.
TikTok.
But also, like, this has been a massive part of our life for the last 6 years. And normally, when something happens, I would get on TikTok and start complaining.
Damn, you got
and
motor
I can't
mouth,
even
boy.
do
Close your
that.
fucking
I feel
mouth.
like disconnected. I feel cut off from the world and my community. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. God, and I can't, like, now I'm rooting for Trump? Ew! God, like, make America great again, I guess. God.
Please save me, Donald Trump.
And that was
please.
a big power move on
I'm
Trump's
asking.
end. Because he saved
Please
TikTok.
save
So
me.
now y'all
Right,
gonna,
TikTok isn't available
thank
right now.
Trump.
Law banning
Be on
TikTok
Trump's
has been
side.
enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't
He
use
wasn't
TikTok.
even praying to God. He was praying to
It only
Trump.
gives me an option to close the
Do
app.
not leave the fucking stream. Yeah, TikTok, if you leave.
Guys, if you leave, you're gone.
Wait, it popped up the moment I opened my thing. They might not. How many viewers do we have? Still says the same. Oh fuck! It came up on this phone.
How many stream?
Oh,
How many?
God.
Guys, break it.
That will look like a dingo dork.
Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch.
And to
The one
US
speaking
government,
crazy with
I'm
crazy
never
hair. I look
forgiving
like
you
a
for
fucking
this.
dingo dork.
And I'm
Damn, that
never
was a
gonna
sick
trust
chain
you
though.
ever again because you just, like that, took away millions of people's income and livelihood. And who does
What?
that?
Never gonna trust the
So
government
I'm never
again?
trusting
Bitch,
you
you should have
ever
never
again
trusted the
with
government in the
anything.
beginning.
So I'm starting to give up hope that there's going to be a Hail Mary moment.
Government's no
at the
good.
end of this
Government's a
that's gonna
bunch of
save this
dookie and
app.
potatoes.
So dumb coming on the internet and crying about an app. But the fact is that this has been a sense of community for
Why
me
would you guys cry on
for
the
years
internet?
now. And it got me through really, really hard times in my life.
People like me can review it
The
and just be
pandemic,
like,
losing
grab
my
a hold of
job,
yourselves.
all of that, getting divorced, like all of this crap that's happened to me.
All
in the
my
last
22
5 years since
subscribers
I've
are
been
gonna
on
love
here.
this one.
Hours and hours and hours of time I put into
Unless you guys are
creating
crying on the
stuff.
internet too,
It's been
then
a source of
unsubscribe,
income
please.
for me for going on 3 years now.
Dying
First it was
minded
just a little bit, but then
individuals
it got to be
only
more.
on
I'm
the
not like rich
TentoezTV.
off of it, but it has significantly helped my income every month. I'm like worried about like what I'm gonna do financially.
Go get a job at fucking McDonald's, cause that's where you fucking belong.
Why didn't you guys save your fucking money?
Not fair
You guys get this big ass money
they're
and then you
banning
guys create this
TikTok,
crazy ass
and I know
lavish
it's
lifestyle
dramatic
that
as
you
hell that
guys.
I'm crying, but
This is
I just
indefinite.
seen a video
This is like
of the
grabbing
girl that made the
tips.
renegade dance.
This shit could be shut off like
And
that.
I'm crying because I
Y'all
read
should
a
be
comment that
saving it.
was like the algorithm saying goodbye to us. And I've been noticing that a lot over the past like
Shit,
week.
I only am
Like
where I
all
am
the
'cause I'm
trends
smart
that
with
came
money.
in the beginning are coming back. And it just makes me really sad because it genuinely feels like our parents just came in the
All the
middle of
trends
the
in the
school
beginning
year
are
and
coming
said,
back. So
yeah,
what, they're just
forget
gonna do
all
a little
your
wrap
friends,
around and get
forget
you
all
guys
the
booed
hard
in and
work
buy
that
more
you did
stuff
at
from the
this
new
school,
trends that are old
forget
trends?
everything that you did. You're gonna have to start from scratch. And it sucks because it's like it's beyond
Yeah,
TikTok
start from fucking scratch.
dances. It's
I had a
beyond
TikTok account with
all of that. Like we have
500,000
put Black
likes, half
culture
a
on a
million
stage
likes,
that everybody
and they
can
took that shit from
appreciate.
me.
Y'all have
Guess what I
shown me
did?
things about
Made a new TikTok.
psychology and my family and my friends and
Link in the
myself that I
description.
would have never learned in this lifetime. Like I don't really know. Like, and I know it sounds dramatic to say I don't know what I'm gonna do without TikTok, but like, bro, I really don't know who I'm gonna be without TikTok because a large part of who I have become in
I
the
don't know
last
who I'm
6
gonna be
years.
without TikTok.
And a
What the
large
fuck
part of
does
my
that
growth
even
has come
mean?
from a lot of the stuff I've
That's so
learned off of this
pathetic.
app. And I really
The fuck
hate
does
to
that
say
even
goodbye.
mean?
Bye, bitch. I have no idea
I
how
don't know
I'm
who
gonna
I'm gonna be
survive.
without
This
TikTok.
app was literally supposed to be my way out.
Oh no,
So for
look at
everyone
this
who's saying,
Cheeto.
go get a job, go get a job, I am literally working. I have no more time. I work almost every day doing DoorDash, and DoorDash pays $2 a delivery. And I Instacart. I have
Future
classes
employers are gonna see
Monday
this
through
and be like, "Oh, don't
Thursday
hire this
in
guy.
person. I have been
He's a
posting
baby
on this app
with
almost
the pearls
every
on."
day for 5 years,
Which
guys.
is
I have been
subjective.
posting on
It's
this
only my
app 3 to
opinion.
5
Don't grill
times
me in the
every
comments.
day for the last
Unless you
6
want to
months.
grill me,
I've
then
made
let's have a barbecue together.
$175 on here. In 7 days on TikTok, I have made
Then you're doing something fucking
$871.
wrong, buddy.
There is no job that's gonna even come close to that. My tuition is $7,000 a semester, and my rent is $800 every month. So no
School's a
amount of
fucking
working is
scam. I
gonna
don't know
get
why you
that
guys
pay,
keep
and
going to
I do
college and
not want to
shit.
be in debt my
Well,
entire
I'm not saying
life.
don't go to
I literally
college.
don't
No,
know
that's
what to
just
do.
my
My
personal
next step
preference.
has
School
always
just
been
isn't
to
for
go
me.
to the polls. So if y'all see me dancing, do not say a damn thing. The people
Go to
who
the
voted
poll.
to take this app
You
away
ain't
are
cute
the
enough to
people
shake
who
no
use
booty.
this app to campaign. All of their campaign posts, they posted on here. Make it make sense.
Now, the reason
Look at
TikTok
that
got
hair
banned in
though.
the
That
US
should
is due
push
to
more
national
back in your
security
future.
concerns over its Chinese ownership and fears of data misuse by the Chinese government. But
That's
some
what I don't
people
get.
have other
National security
theories.
concerns, and
TikTok being
China
banned does
basically
not
makes every
radicalize you
other
as an
thing,
American citizen.
every
You are
other
intentionally
anything in
missing
this
the point
fucking
because
country. No,
it's
China
not
makes
about TikTok. It's the
every
fact that
other
Republicans and Democrats
device,
across all
anything. So
legislative
Republican and
branches can
Democrats are low key
expeditiously
in the
and
same thing.
unanimously pull
Well, I'm not
together
gonna
like
get into
never before and probably
politics.
never
Politics are
again to
lame.
streamline legislation banning a social media app while completely ignoring everything important to us. They can't pull together to make sure my kids don't get shot while they go to school, to fix the economy,
You're worried about your
to
kids. They
mandate
can't even
livable
put the
wages,
fire out
to
in
kick
LA,
hedge
let
funds out of
alone the damn
single-family
hurricane
homes
in
so
North
I can
Carolina,
afford
let
my
alone what the
mortgage
hell's going
again.
on in
They're doing
Wyoming, let
all
alone
about
everything that's going
homeowners
on in New
insurance,
York right now. You're worried
stealing
about
billions of dollars from Americans and then leaving them
get in
for dead
line.
while their homes wash away in a flood or burn to the ground in a fire. They, like every other country, can't pull together to outlaw the poisonous
The United
substances
States
that are
is the
put into
third
our
world
food,
country
creating
compared
an
to like
epidemic
some of the
of
bigger
obese,
superpowers.
diabetic, cancerous Americans who need to lean on a healthcare system they do all the mandate in way of quality of service or cost. They
Yeah, I
won't
just
give
lost
us
my
free
insurance
healthcare.
recently
They
because
won't
I
invest in
made
infrastructure
too
or
much.
education. But all of their
Dumb as fuck.
efforts collectively go to banning a social media app. California is on fire. North Carolina and Tennessee washed away. New Jersey has geoplasmic orbs over it. Our kids get shot in school, and our economy is on the brink of
The economy is already collapsed. What do you mean?
is
The
banning
brink.
social media. That's where the effort goes.
This is Representative Michael McCall, and you may not know him, but if you're on this app, you should, because he wrote the bill to ban TikTok. But he's also done some other really interesting shit recently. So here's Mike's recent questionable activity. On March 3rd, he authored the TikTok ban bill. Then on March 22nd, he invested $150,000.
What are y'all smoking today, me?
On the 26th, he
I got
invested another
some
$150,000.
Summer
And on the
Malin.
28th, he invested another
Savvy.
$150,000. So about 3 weeks after
Best,
writing the
cheapest
TikTok
distillate
ban
you
bill,
could ever
this man
get.
invested $450,000 in TikTok's competitor. Oh, and then what did he do once he saw his TikTok ban was going to be included with all the Ukraine funding? Well, on April 1st, he invested $350,000 more in Meta, followed by the 5th, where he invested that again.
Yeah,
And then
that
about a
shit
week
was
later,
that.
of course, he voted
Hey,
yes
Mark
on the
knew
bill
what he was
wrote.
doing
So
when he
within the
was gonna
span
buy
of
TikTok.
40 days,
That shit was
this
planned
dude
out
wrote
for
the
a
TikTok
minute,
ban
not just
bill,
recently.
proceeded to invest $450,000 in the competitor, and then invested another $700,000, taking his total
Just watch what
investment in
happens
Meta
this
to
year. It's snowing in Florida.
$1.15 million.
It's snowing in
And then he
Florida.
voted yes. Now,
Snowing in
obviously,
Florida.
the word most people are
Not
using
good.
here is suspicious, but the word we should be using is criminal. This man wrote the fucking bill to ban TikTok, proceeded to invest
Criminal?
more than $1
Of
million
course.
in its competitor, whose stock will skyrocket if TikTok actually gets banned, and then voted on the bill to ban it. Are you paying attention yet?
You don't find that suspicious?
Fuck yeah, we do.
Every other country knows it's about suppressing the free speech of its citizens. If the government believes that a single app could, quote from the hearing on the 10th, skew the perspective of American citizens to be anti-American, maybe the real problem is that American citizens are already in such a state of political unrest and unhappiness that
Well, it's just
our
because you
government is
guys have some
scared
crazy
a
radical
single
ideas.
foreign influence could tip the scale and have it all be
Radical
over. Don't you think
ideology.
that by taking away the, and I quote, key communications channel of Americans, it's gonna make those 170 million Americans a little more anti-American? Maybe Congress knows and understands that. Maybe the government knows that the
I hate watching
backlash it will
people like
receive
this
from
that
banning
think they're
TikTok does
educated and
not
just look
outweigh
stupid.
the threats that come with its existence. Not in a matter of national security, but in a matter of being the most popular news and media outlet that the government cannot control. Maybe, if this was actually a national security concern, the government would be banning all Chinese-developed apps, like Shein and Temu, that collect the exact same amount of data.
You're not
as
wrong
TikTok.
on that part.
Because maybe it knows TikTok is something
He's educated
special.
on that.
You can't politically organize on Temu.
I do believe that banning a social media app like TikTok is a violation of the First Amendment. I haven't had a chance to
Yeah,
see
because
the
we
rule
see some
yet,
crazy
but,
news
very
on TikTok
disappointed.
that we don't find anywhere
70 million
else.
Americans express
I'm gonna be
themselves
making
on
a crazy
TikTok on a daily
compilation video on
basis,
this, guys.
and it's just wrong
Stay
for the
tuned.
government to ban it. Most of the reasons the government
Just
bans
getting
it is
into
based
the
on
YouTube
accusations,
algorithm. Just
not
getting it
proof.
in.
I've never been tried and found guilty
Yeah.
of sharing information with a communist government or any of that. They've actually offered through our foreign investment committee that oversees foreign investments, they've offered to have the data here. They've offered to work with Oracle to house the data in the United States. They've offered to have an American board. In fact, it's misreported that it's a Chinese company to begin with. It's owned 60% of the company is owned by international investors.
International investors.
Disappointing.
So I
I don't
mean,
think the battle
they
will
could
ever
be
be
part
uphill.
Chinese,
I'm
but they also
hopeful
could
that
be, different
President Trump
nationalities.
coming in can have some ability.
I know ByteDance has a
It
big
sounds like
pull in there.
Biden left the door open, perhaps, for some executive action from President Trump, and I hope that's what will happen.
Now, yeah, TikTok has contributed to some people becoming more brain dead, and it's
I
been
can't
home
get
to
over
terrible
that.
content and shit influencers. But let's be real, that kind of content exists everywhere on the internet, and it's going to continue to exist. Beyond the bullshit, TikTok's algorithms help countless small business owners grow.
That
and it
sucks
brought
for the
some good
small
people
business owners,
opportunities they
though.
might have never had. And
That
if the ban was
does.
truly
I
about
feel bad for
national
the small
security, it
business
raises
owners who actually
questions
built
because
something
Meta
on
and other
there.
platforms have had data breaches, and plenty of Chinese companies still collect user data. So is banning
Something's
TikTok
fishy about
solving
this,
the
y'all.
problem, or is it just showing that the government can shut down social media apps whenever they want? What happens when they target?
Yeah, I know how to pause it right there. Yo, make sure to go check out Arco TV. I'm gonna leave the link right here in the description, but I'm also gonna pin it right here. Boop. So y'all can see it. So yeah. And he puts a lot of good stuff out. Y'all are missing the content if you're not subscribing to his channel. Makes a lot of these compilations that are very entertaining to watch. And so I think it's a lot deeper. I don't really want to speak on a lot of it. I'm still finding my own information about it and putting together my own compilation videos about it. But yeah, I do think it wasn't, for the reasons that they stated. I think it was just because they weren't getting any money out of it. And now they have a share of it, and that's what, ultimately they wanted. Let's be real here. But yeah, make sure to like Arco TV. Yo, Ten Toes family, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you so much for, helping my dreams, helping the journey to my dreams, because this is something that's really big for me. And I wanted to, take a different approach in life. I was someone that always got in trouble, someone that, was doing things that didn't make sense. And I want it to make sense now. And I want to do things the right way now. And that's why I'm on the camera and, sharing my experiences with you guys, sharing the reactions and anything entertaining as well as the gameplay. So thank you, Tento's family, for the ones that are subscribed. And, if you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. I want to, appreciate you taking the time out of your day and, leave a like. Helps the algorithm and, helps my dreams come true. And also, leave a subscription if you like the channel. And I post content very often, so and it's very entertaining, so you won't be disappointed. But it's TentoezTV. On to the next one, and thank you, Tento's family. Later.